Hi, teacher. This is Pedro. I'm going to talk about two businessmen that were invited to dinner at home of a college professor. One of them was worried about not having much education and possibly embarrassing himself. So his friend reassured him to just follow his lead and avoid talking about things he didn't understand. The dinner went well, but by the end of the evening, the first businessman had had a bit too much to drink and became careless. A guest asked him if he liked Shakespeare, and he confidently replied, "It's very pleasant, but I prefer Scott." This caused an awkward silence, and soon the guests began to leave. Once they were outside, his friend pointed out that he had made a fool of himself by confusing Shakespeare with Scott. The first man, confused, didn't understand what was wrong, but his friend explained that Shakespeare wasn't a dream, it was a kind of cheese. The story highlights the importance of knowledge, especially in social situations where we might feel out of our depth. It also teaches about the dangers of overconfidence when we don't truly understand a subject. The first businessman was trying to fit in and impress others, but his lack of understanding led to an embarrassing situation. The humor in the story comes from his misunderstanding of Shakespeare, a renowned playwright, thinking he was a kind of cheese or a drink. The message is about knowing our limits and not pretending to know things we don't understand, as this can lead to awkward situations. These stories made this story made think about times when I've been in situations where I've been in situations where I wasn't entirely sure about something, but tried to act confident to fit in or avoid looking ignorant. It's easy to try to go along with the conversation when you don't fully understand the topic, but often that leads to missteps. I witnessed this happening with people try to sound knowledgeable, but something they don't actually know. Socially, it shows that it's okay to admit when we don't know something rather than pretending. It also reflects on how we value education and knowledge in social settings. Sometimes people focus so much on appearing educated that they forgot that true wisdom often comes from humility and understanding what we don't know. Thank you so much, teacher. That's all for now. Take care and see you around.